Welcome to the Scottish Rite Journal podcast, an audio presentation of the Scottish Rite Journal, brought to you by the Supreme Council of the Scottish Rite, Southern Jurisdiction, Mother Supreme Council of the World. This week's article is The Masonic Traveler Goes to Hollywood by John M. Bozeman, Ph.D., and comes from the May-June 2025 issue of the Scottish Rite Journal. The Masonic Traveler recently took the opportunity to make a brief California trip to downtown Los Angeles and specifically Hollywood. The area is filled with interesting places and activities, both Masonic and non-Masonic, more than one person could possibly visit in a few short days. Of particular note is the former Scottish Rite Masonic Temple, also known as the Scottish Rite Cathedral in the downtown region. Completed in 1961, this monumental structure was designed by world-famous Los Angeles artist, designer, and teacher Millard Sheets and is constructed of Italian travertine marble. The building served the Scottish Rite until a change in the zoning laws resulted in the temple's closure. While unfortunate, this remarkable edifice lives on the Marciano Art Foundation, a museum of contemporary art. The museum, opened in 2017, also houses a permanent display dedicated to the Scottish Rite. For its part, the Scottish Rite continues its activity in the area at the nearby Masonic Center of Santa Monica. Another interesting Masonic edifice with a direct Scottish Rite connection is found at Hollywood Forever Cemetery. In 1922, Brother Frank Heron, 32nd degree, past commander within the Knights Templar, was president of the Hollywood Cemetery Association. Brother Heron hit upon the idea of constructing a building on the cemetery grounds that could be leased to Masonic organizations. Within a few years, the building was complete and in use by Southland No. 618 and Mount Olive No. 508, the latter consisting largely of men in the movie business. The building eventually was sold during the 1990s, but it now lives as a well-known music and civic venue called the Masonic Lodge at Hollywood Forever. For its part, Hollywood Forever continues to operate as a cemetery, offering a final resting place for Masons and non-Masons alike, including Mel Blanc, Midday Lodge No. 188, Oregon, the original voice of Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, and many other beloved Looney Tunes cartoon characters. Douglas Fairbanks Sr., Beverly Hills Lodge No. 528, star of many silent swashbuckling films and a co-founder of United Artists, and Cecil B. DeMille, Prince of Orange Lodge No. 16, New York, a Hollywood titan who directed the epic Ten Commandments films, both the 1923 and 1956 versions. Judy Garland, star of The Wizard of Oz, 1939, and cited by Job's Daughters International as having been a member of this Masonic youth order, is particularly noteworthy in that her area includes an enclosed pavilion, completed in 2017, where well-wishers may meditate and write appreciations of the film legend in a guest book. A few of the non-Masonic celebrities interred at the cemetery include famous leading man Burt Reynolds, silent film-era heartthrob Rudolph Valentino, surf guitar performer Dick Dale, King Kong star Fay Wray, Pee Wee Herman creator-actor Paul Rubens, and Vampira creator-actress Mila Nurmi. We read in Morals and Dogma, "The soul hath its senses, that may be cultivated, enlarged, refined as itself grows in stature and proportion, and he who cannot appreciate a fine painting or statue merely lives on the level of commonplace." In this spirit, let us look briefly at a few of the other cultural highlights which abound in Los Angeles. The Griffith Observatory provides science education and planetarium shows, as well as offers outstanding views of the Los Angeles skyline. The J. Paul Getty Museum is likely the premier museum in the region, housing a world-renowned collection of pre-20th century artworks with museum campuses located in the Brentwood and Malibu regions of Los Angeles. Those interested in more contemporary works, on the other hand, can visit the Museum of Contemporary Art, Los Angeles in the downtown area. During our visit, the museum featured 3 exhibitions, one of photorealistic art, or artworks painted with such levels of detail as to resemble photographs, an exhibition of the cinema-inspired paintings of Mexican artist Ana Segovia, and a collection of multimedia works exploring the impacts of climate change. Another favorite of this author is the indescribable Museum of Jurassic Technology, located in the nearby Culver City neighborhood, initially funded by a MacArthur Genius Grant. The displays in this museum weave between the factual and fanciful in a manner that is simultaneously deadpan and teasing. For example, there is a display about the folklore of bees and their interactions with humans, but provided without much surrounding context. Is the purpose of the display to teach us about bees, or rather about the human imagination? Another display is on gaming dice and how dice can decay over time. The result, at least for this visitor, was a sense of puzzled wonder, which seems to be the museum's intent. Complimentary Georgian-style black tea is served in the Tula Tea Room. This too-short Los Angeles visit also included a day of conventional sightseeing, a trip to a small monument at the location of the Beach Boys' childhood home, and a visit to the Hollywood Walk of Fame. The latter famously features embedded five-pointed stars dedicated to famous celebrities, including, of course, many Freemasons and Demolay Hollywood luminary Walt Disney. While all of these activities were greatly enjoyed by the author and his 16-year-old daughter, they also inspired reflection. Some of the celebrity names we saw are remembered for their contributions to the arts, and others more for their notorious lifestyles. Still others have faded from public memory. How will the future, our public associates, our lodge brothers, our families, and most of all, the great architect himself, remember us and our endeavors? Like and share this article, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you wish to comment, please leave one, and as a reminder, hit the notifications bell. Any accompanying photographs or citations for this article can be found in the corresponding print edition. The Scottish Rite Journal is published by the Supreme Council of the Scottish Rite, Southern Jurisdiction, Mother Supreme Council of the World. Mark Dreisenstock, 33rd Degree, Managing Editor. I'm your host, Matt Bowers.